Tribune News. This is Saturday night, February 11th of 2017. We're back with Red State Watcher. Shocking. Look how Mexicans are planning to fight Trump. Mexicans are planning on fighting Trump's immigration order by clogging the U.S. courtrooms. From the Wall Street Journal, influential Mexicans are pushing an aggressive and perhaps risky strategy to fight a likely increase in deportations of their undocumented compatriots in the U.S. Jam U.S. immigration corps in hopes of causing the already overburdened system to break down. Yeah, so that's good. So already are you breaking the law? You wish to further break down the law to the point where there is none. That makes a lot of sense. The proposal calls for ad campaigns advising migrants in the U.S. to take their cases to court and fight deportation if detained. The backlog in the immigration system is tremendous, said former Foreign Minister George Castaneda. Castaneda. That's what it sounds like to me. The idea is to double or triple the backlog until U.S. President Donald Trump desists in this stupid idea, he added. Stupid idea. Following the law is now stupid to these people. See how dangerous the ideology has become? It's so anti-American that they'd rather watch the country burn than do things illegally. Mr. Castaneda is part of a group of Mexican officials, legislators, governors, and public figures planning to meet with migrant groups Saturday in Phoenix to lay out plans to confront the Trump administration deportation policy. Mexico's government hasn't endorsed the strategy or the group's Phoenix mission, at least not on the surface, right? I'm sure they're behind it at the top. But it recently allocated some $50 million to assist undocumented migrants facing deportation, and the President Enrique Pena Nieto has instructed the country's 50 consulates in the U.S. to defend migrants. They're putting $50 million in to protect individuals who have broken the law. That's got to be some sort of breaking some sort of international rule. Texas Lieutenant Governor just destroyed sanctuary city mayors. Look what he said.
Our sanctuary city bill that we did pass this week will deny funding to our cities that refuse to follow the Constitution and follow the law. We have one particular sheriff, Sheriff Hernandez in Travis County, who has doubled down multiple times and saying, I'm just going to ignore what the state of Texas says and what the president and the federal government says and what the Constitution says. So we had to take action. Not only will we deny funds, but we have in our bill the opportunity for civil penalties and criminal penalties. After all, just because you may be in law enforcement, if you break the law and refuse to protect our country and put your city at risk, you should be subject to those repercussions, and whether it's civil or criminal. You know, it's unbelievable, by the way, guys, that as we were passing that bill on the floor, the city of Dallas, the county commissioner's court up there posted a resolution to defy our legislation, saying that they want to make Dallas a safe and welcoming community. Well, you cannot make a city safe when you will not follow federal law to put criminals behind bars and turn them over to ICE.
Sure.
Well, there you have it. They wish to defy the will of the people. Trump was democratically elected by the will of the people. If you look at the country, it's a sea of red. Hillary Clinton only won a few countries on the coast. The will of the people have spoken. How dare these people go against the will of the people? But I'm glad. Defund them. Take their ability to wage this psychotic war away from them. Breaking. We now know why Hillary Clinton canceled her election day fireworks show. That was so funny too. I remember the day that Trump got elected, I found out like maybe 20 minutes before the election results, like the final results came in, and they were saying Hillary had canceled them like the day before and this and that, because we all knew what they saw too. Regardless of the polls, 98% said Hillary Clinton would win. Give me a break. They knew better. They just hoped we didn't. The mystery why Hillary Clinton decided to cancel her fireworks show before the election may have finally been solved. According to Hillary Clinton's aide, Clinton may have anticipated her election loss. Yeah, no kidding. When Trump has a rally of 30,000 and she had a rally of 500, half of them were paid to be there. From CBC News, one of the prevailing narratives of Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign was that she and those around her fully expected that she would win the presidency and that her defeat came as a shock. But one of her closest aides, campaign communications director Jennifer Palmieri suggested the opposite, that though she was devastated by her loss to Donald Trump, she may have been among those least surprised by it. Contrary to this view, she had held on to this dream of being the first woman president. I think she came close not to running. Well, she should have learned from the first time. That's for sure. Because WikiLeaks certainly aided in her ultimate destruction. Donald Trump offered to buy Hillary Clinton's well-publicized election night fireworks display in New York City after it was revealed her campaign canceled the order.
So when I heard they spent $7 million on the fireworks, and I didn't know if we were going to win or lose, but I was feeling really good. So we sent them over just a nice verbal statement. We will offer you 5 cents on the dollar for the fireworks, right? Because it was only a few days ago. They never responded. I thought I could buy the fireworks cheap. Just like I don't want to buy an airplane for $4 billion, okay? I don't want to buy it.
I'll never forget that night he won. There's something surreal about it. Something else behind it. Sure was awesome though. ICE officer hospitalized after attack by criminal alien. Well, there's no surprise there. An ICE agent was hospitalized after an altercation with an illegal immigrant during a routine traffic stop. Yeah, but I thought they were just coming here for a better life and they're not criminals because that's racist. And yeah, Infowars.com reports the incident happened around 6:30 a.m. when the federal agent pulled over a man for a routine traffic stop. Austin police also arrested 2 women who accompanied the man and also who had warrants out for their arrests. A spokesperson for ICE released a statement stating the ICE officer was injured while he was arresting a criminal alien, reported NBC affiliate Con. The officer was treated and released from the hospital. Well, it's good that he wasn't killed.
We're also following some developing news at this hour in Northwest Austin. This is near Woodlands Village in 183. We were told this is an incident involving an immigration officer.
We're still trying to gather information, the facts for you. So Kate Whitehall is there live at the scene. What can you tell us, Kate?
Good morning. Yeah, we've been asking a lot of questions of witnesses out here because we ourselves are trying to understand what exactly took place. Well, we understand, though, that there was a traffic stop here right off the frontage road of 183. We're near Anderson Mill Road this morning, and it involved an immigration official. Now, we understand at some point 2 women and another man were arrested, and in this video you might be seeing an ambulance. It was called out here to the scene because The wife of the person who was pulled over apparently became very emotional, possibly had like an anxiety attack, and that's why EMS was out here helping her. Now, we understand somebody was injured in all of this. At this point, we're not quite clear if it was the immigration officer or the person who was pulled over. 2 women were arrested out here for outstanding warrants. APD did tell us that this was not an ICE raid, and no word if the victim was the officer or the man, but we understand that one person was transported to St. David's up here in Cedar Park this morning. So obviously a lot of information still coming into us. Figure out what exactly happened with this immigration officer, what transpired. We're going to continue asking questions to try to get you the very latest on this program, as well as KXAN.com. Sally, back to you.
Well, there you have it. American citizens being attacked and assaulted and sometimes even killed by people that never should have been here. But to bring up the topic to the left is somehow racist and psychotic. The invasion must be stopped now if we wish to preserve our way of life.